blue skies, and lots of smiles. That was the scene at Broadwind Heavy Industries on April 29th, just after 1 p.m., as Governor Tony Evers joined city officials and representatives from Konecranes and Broadwind Heavy Industries to celebrate the completion of the Big Blue Crane at Broadwind. The project was a team effort between many different organizations, which Steve Wisenan, the vice president of Konecranes, said was incredibly valuable to the job market for both the number of permanent positions created as well as for contracts.
When you look at the equipment behind you, 90% of what you see there came from here. That's quite significant. 50% of the subcontracts that we did on this project were small businesses within the state of Wisconsin.
Governor Evers spoke about how the crane project is a testament of what can be achieved when people work together, calling it an
inspiring achievement, and just being here has been very inspiring for me. And I hope this event gets some well-deserved attention, because projects like this is critical to helping our state bounce back from the pandemic and better than what we did before the pandemic.
Mayor Justin Nichols said it was poetic everyone was gathered in the space they were.
It was mentioned a couple times, but I think it needs to be mentioned again, because it is a little poetic that we're standing here today. Manitowoc wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for the confluence of the Manitowoc River and Lake Michigan. We wouldn't be who we are, we wouldn't have the workforce that we have, and we wouldn't have a future ahead of us. When you look just around the area, Burger Boat, its predecessor, starting to build schooners here on the shores of Lake Michigan back in the 1840s and 50s. You look at this peninsula that built 28 submarines for World War II, and the thousands of men and women that were put to work to build a quality product that, as was mentioned, can literally go anywhere around the world. And you look just behind us, just only a few years ago, when Manitowoc Cranes, the Manitowoc Company, left our community after 100 years of building those submarines, those ships, those cranes that went all around the world, that made Manitowoc a very proud name. Just only a couple years ago, we thought, what is Manitowoc going to become? And we sit here today with two amazing companies, Broadwind and Konecranes, which is really revitalizing and giving Manitowoc that wonderful name around the world.
Steve Wisenan did confirm that the crane is 100% complete and that the Navy is currently inspecting the massive structure. Once that process is complete, the crane will be loaded onto a barge and shipped away. That is expected to take place within the next couple of weeks.